Dear students, today we shall be dealing with William Shakespeare's Sonnet 65. Now, the name William Shakespeare needs no introduction to the students of English literature. The great writers of Othello, Macbeth, King Lear, to name only few, was also a great sonneteer, and is considered to be one of the greatest writers of all time. Now, though he is basically read and admired for his great masterpieces in the domain of drama, our point of focus is his sonnet 65. Now, William Shakespeare's sonnets, which are published in 1609, represented one of the most celebrated collections of poetry in the English language. And in all, he wrote 154 sonnets, in which he explores themes of love, beauty, time, mortality, and above all, the complexities of human relationships. The sonnets, as you know, are written in a distinct form of 14 lines, typically in iambic pentameter, with various rhyme schemes. The full collection of 154 sonnets are often, for the sake of convenience and academic rumination, divided into two main sequences. The first 126 sonnets are addressed to a young man, often referred to as the fair youth, and express the poet's admiration, advice, and sometimes longing for that handsome young man. The remaining sonnets from 127 to 154 shift focus to a dark lady, exploring a more complex and tumultuous romantic relationship. Shakespeare's sonnets are renowned for their rich language, intricate wordplay, and profound exploration of emotions. The poet grapples with the passage of time, the immortality of words, and the enduring power of love. Notable sonnets, such as Sonnet 18, Shall I compare thee to a summer's day, and Sonnet 130, My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun, are often studied and celebrated for their literary excellence. Now, the exact identities of the fair youth and the dark lady remain subjects of ceaseless speculation and interpretation, adding an element of mystery to the collection. Over the centuries, Shakespeare's sonnets have continued to captivate readers, scholars, and lovers of poetry, contributing to their enduring legacy in the realm of English literature. Now, let us focus exclusively on Sonnet 65. Let me read it out first. Sonnet 65. Since brass, nor stone, nor earth, nor boundless sea, but sad mortality o'ersways their power, how with this race shall beauty hold a plea, whose action is no stronger than a flower? Oh, how shall summer's sunny breath hold out against the wrathful seas of battering days, when rocks impregnable are not so stout, nor gates of steel so strong, but time decays. O fearful meditation, where alack shall time's base jewel from time's chest lie hid? Or what strong hand can hold his swift foot back? Or who his spoil of beauty can forbid? Oh, none, unless this miracle have mind, that in black ink my love may still shine bright. So, dear students, you see that Sonnet 65 continues the theme of the two sonnets preceding it, addressing the passage of time with the similar approach of how it destroys all earthly things. Sonnet 64 discusses the lofty towers. Quote, I see down rest, unquote, the brass which is eternal slave to mortal race, or a victim to war, and the destruction of the kingdom of the Sioux, shore, by the hungry ocean. Here again, brass nor stone nor earth nor boundless sea can escape the ravages of time. Line 3 asks, quote, how with this race shall beauty hold a plea? Characterizing beauty as the plaintiff in a legal dispute. Time is thus characterized as an unfair tyrant against which delicate beauty stands no chance. In court, the legal terminology is continued in the following line with the use of the word action. The idea of time's rage links Sonnet 65 to the previous sonnet. In Sonnet 64, brass is described as an, quote, eternal slave to mortal rage, unquote. The term rage in association with time is also seen in Sonnet 13, which refers to the barren rage of death's eternal cold. Lines 6 to 8 present a metaphor of the seizure of a city, which would be the final destruction of war. In line 6, quote, the wrathful seas of battering days, unquote, refers to ruin and destruction with the term wrathful, while seas implies the siege of the city of Troy. Battering calls to mind a battering ram, which is a huge beam of wood swung against the gates of the city of Troy, as described in Homer's Iliad, to break them down and allow the attacking Greeks to enter that beautiful city which they will destroy. The rocks impregnable in line 7 refer to the city of Troy's walls, which are thought to be impenetrable, and the gates of steel in line 8 are the gates of the besieged city of Troy. Lines 10 to 12 pose three questions which are answered in the final couplet. In line 10, time's best jewel refers to the beauty of youth in general, and his friend's beauty, the beauty of the fair youth in particular. And time's chest is the place where time eventually hides all youth. Time's chest is a metaphor of caffeine. Line 11's question, or what strong hand can hold his swift foot back, reminds us the mighty Hercules, who was so mighty that no mortal can defeat him. But he was also being taken away by time, the messenger of death. Time has a swift foot as it moves quickly, unstopped by even a strong hand, a Herculean hand, so to say, held off helplessly against it. Line 12 asks how it is possible to stop time from destroying youth. Sonnet 63 uses the same idea of the physical quality of the black ink being transformed into something alive. The final couplet, that in black ink my love may still shine bright, offers a ray of hope, a hope that his verse has that rare power to resist the ravages of time. To say in other words, this poem is a brilliant elaboration of that great Latin saying, ars longa, vita brevis.